So welcome guys to my live video. This is Sheila M. Bajaj. And for those of you who are, tuning in for the first time, I run an organization called Sheila M. Bajaj. Only because, we tried naming it Rising Phoenix and people didn't know what it was. So I'm basically a tarot card reader, a teacher. I teach people who want to get into this field. I do numerology. I'm a life coach, a spiritual coach. So if you're tuning in for the first time and you have a question about your life, your career, your relationship, whatever it is. Hi guys, hi everyone. I should wear my glasses during this live stream, but then in the glasses you'll end up seeing the ring light, right? So that's why I'm not wearing them. So today we're going to do a general Q&A and sort out all of your questions that you have about your relationships or your career, how to deal with certain things. It could be anything. It could be about judgments, it could be about sex, it could be about intimacy, it could be about your relationship, it could be anything. We talk about anything that anyone else is willing to not talk about. So if you have a query, send it to me right now on this live stream on this question wala tab here. So if you don't want your name to be revealed, then we'll try not to reveal it. Okay, so welcome guys. A lot of people sometimes send me DMs about scandalous questions, and I suggest you ask this on this live stream. It may be scandalous to you, but it's not for me. Cool. Today we're also going to cover a little bit of numerology. We're going to cover some part of Feng shui, do's and don'ts in the house, of what you can do to enhance the energy in your house. If you're not really putting the Buddha and the horse and the phoenix and all of that. There are no personal readings here per se, Surjit. But I'm seeing your son's date of birth. He is a 26th. So being a number 8, being a number 4, being a number 7, I always suggest a name correction. Okay, all of the people who are number 4, 7 or 8, and also people who are 2 and 9. 2 and 9 is not so bad. But basically you're ruled by negative planets. And my suggestion always is to make your planet stronger. The first thing you need to do is get a name correction. And we are not changing your name. हम आपका नामकरण नहीं कर रहे हैं. All we're going to do is make a small tweak to the spelling. And you do not need to change it in official documents. Getting your name correction can change what you attract and what you repel in your life. So my suggestion always is to activate your good planets and deactivate your bad planets. Okay guys, quickly up with the questions. Let's see what we have here. Okay, Sapna says, Rana 83388, Sapna says, I want to know when will I get married. I suggest to get a tarot card reading or an astrology session with Pranjal. Get a tarot with Janki or an astrology reading with Pranjal, because prediction on marriage is best when you get an astrology reading, all right? I'm not doing predictions on this live stream, so may not help you. Okay, the next person is Saloni. When will I get married? Same answer for Saloni. Okay, Saloni. But I also suggest get a name correction since you're a number 9. Shivangi, when will my financial situation improve? Please get a tarot card reading with Janki for this. Okay, everyone's asking me prediction related questions. Ask me something about your life, guys. We're going to do some name analysis a little later. But ask me your questions if you're, stuck with how to deal with something, how to deal with a certain situation. I'm happy to help you on this live video. Quickly send me your question of any concern that you may have about your life, about your career. Okay, Pankaj says, I got a name correction from you, but still challenges. Okay, so sometimes when you get a name correction, you still feel challenges. Maybe the problem is coming from somewhere else as well, because there's not only one reason why you have struggle. Okay, there's your earth luck, there's your destiny luck, and then there's your personal luck. So by tweaking one thing, like a lot of people say, I went to this astrologer, but it didn't help because maybe your problem is not coming from your planets. Maybe it's coming from your name. Maybe it's coming from your feng shui. So my suggestion is get a reading done from Janki to figure out the root cause of your problem. All right. Okay, the more I try to clean these glasses, the more dirty they get. I don't know why that happens. Okay, Manas has a very valid question. How to deal with depression? The first thing that I always suggest to people who are going through any kind of, mental health issues is that first get off the judgment that, mental health is something, bigger than, or something, something to be shocked about, or something that's wrong with you. You don't go into that kind of judgment if you have a fever, right? You just go to the doctor. So my first suggestion would be to please visit a doctor who can help you with your mental health. And apart from that, I even know of psychiatrists who, who tell their patients. Okay, I'm gonna try and put this a little lower. No, I look so stupid. Okay, see, that ring light just looks green. This looks so ajib. I'm gonna take my glasses off. A lot of I don't know what's it with me doing a live video and coughing. I did not have a cough for like a whole month. So a lot of even therapists ask their clients to meditate and get healing, because spiritual energy is very important. When you're going through something like depression, when you're going through something like anxiety, when you're going through any kind of mental health issues, people give a lot of importance to, let's say, only fixing it from the superficial level, which is medication, which is great. I'm all for it. You need to do that. But apart from that, your spiritual health or your soul needs to be fed. Usko thoda kuch khana khilana hai, right? And we feed our physical body, we feed, our emotional body, we feed our mental body with so much, with stimulating it with so many things, but we don't do anything for our soul. And which is why meditation is very, very important. All the people who are feeling low, depressed, anxious, please start doing meditation. I have a YouTube channel. Just go and type Sheila M. Bajaj on YouTube and you'll find my meditations on a playlist. Follow them. Please usko follow karo. And after you meditate for about 21 to 40 days, in 21 days, you'll break that negative cycle. 40 days, you'll start to see some change. After you do about 21 to 40 days of meditation, you will be able to feel like kuch ho raha hai. Like there is a certain level of well-being that you feel. Get group healing done. You can join our 5D healing group and get healing done. Get like a face-to-face chakra healing if you're in Bangalore, or a Lemurian healing. And it will actually remove all of the depression energy from your system. Another brilliant remedy that I've seen work wonders is Bach flower therapy. We have Akira in our organization who does Bach flower therapy. So, it's basically, like homeopathy, it's basically flower essences. So they're not medication, flower essences which help you with certain emotional blocks. And Bach flower therapy is brilliant for trauma, depression, sadness, getting over a past relationship, for people who are mentally exhausted, anything and everything. All right, I hope that answered your question. Okay, let's look at some more questions. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Okay, Maheshwari Nagraj. My daughter is not interested in studying. She doesn't concentrate in class. Okay, Maheshwari, I have a 19-year-old, actually an 18 and something year old, okay, who just went to college. Shian has just, found his wings to fly and gone off to college. He's now studying at Savannah's College of Art and Design. He's studying acting and filmmaking, all right? He's studying film and acting, performing art. And that's what he wants to do. I mean, I found Shian very disinterested in so many things, but it doesn't mean that he was not good at it. So, I think motivating your child to, finding what they really love doing is a very, very important part of parenting. Sometimes I tell all parents this, and I think that that's something I observed about myself and a lot of other people. This is just by my observation and my deduction of, what I've deducted from people, is that, small signs of what a person is going to do in their life for their career is something that you find. The seeds of it is something that you find in childhood. Now, if, like Shian was always an entertainer, much like me, we both have always been very, very, doing mimicking, doing performances, doing all sorts of ulta seedha, performing for family, for friends, at a party, at a wedding or whatever. And I've always noticed that, that's something that he could come alive in. And for the longest time, he was confused. He didn't know whether he wanted to become a chiropractor. He didn't know whether he wanted to take up business. He likes everything, but, he didn't feel that passion and that junoon for it. But I noticed that, when we started talking about performing art and, when he got into dancing, he just came alive. So, maybe helping your kid find out what they're good at and telling them that, boss, you just got to finish your basic education and then you can take up a course that's more tailor-made to what you want to do, motivates them to get through that threshold. So just saying, try to find what the kid wants. Bring them along for a career or a coaching session with Janki, and she will help pull out those things that your child is good at and help you find out, Are, iska to ye strength hai. Another thing that I tell people is get your aura scanned. Sometimes what your strength and weakness is seen in your aura. We have a brilliant machine. I did post on my story a few days back about how the aura looks and stuff like that. So you can get an aura photography done, get one for your kid and see what are their strong chakras, what are their strong elements, what is their personality type. You can tell if somebody is intuitive, somebody is, hardcore creative, somebody is, very sensitive. You can tell a lot of attributes about a child, an adult from an aura scan. So get it done with Janki and see where that goes. All right. Oh, Janki is here on the live stream. Hi, Janki. Okay, let's see who else is here. Biting. Shian is on this live stream and he's saying biting my tongue and everything. So cute. I miss him so much. Yesterday I asked him to send me voice notes of him saying mama, mama, mama. And he sent me many variations because I just miss, him saying mama to me in the middle of the day. So if I say any more, I'm probably going to choke and cry. So I'm going to try not talking about that. But I really miss him. I miss him coming in the middle of a live video and just, us doing something goofy. So, but I'm very, very proud of him. So, okay, how to stop anxiety. Like I told the previous person, if you need to visit a doctor, if it's at that stage where you feel you need to visit a professional, please do. But I would suggest Bakfla therapy, meditation, chakra healing face-to-face if possible. It just works wonders, guys. I'm telling you this because, a lot of times we go through ups and downs also because we are like, as healers and as energy workers, we go through these cycles of up and down, these roller coaster rides. And the last few days has just been like, 2,000 kilos on the head. And the other day I asked Janki to do an extraction for me. And I can't tell you, I felt so light. And then my mom did a chakra healing for me. Then Janki redid the chakra healing for me. And they literally told me that it was like a gutter. All of the energy that was there was just like a gutter. So, okay, Tara says, who does chakra healing face-to-face? Janki does chakra healing face-to-face. Pranjal does chakra healing face-to-face. My mom does chakra healing face-to-face. Who everyone calls Nani. So you can come over to our office and get a chakra healing. And Mitali Sanke says, I'm going through the same heavy Mercury retrograde, so I do try chakra healing. Yes, and meditation. Do meditation, try Bakfla therapy, and it will help you for sure. Okay? It does help for sure. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys some tips about Feng Shui. A lot of people ask me about Feng Shui and say, I don't want to buy this horse and I don't want to buy a phoenix and I don't want to buy a dragon and, what do I do in my house? Okay, apart from keeping your Feng Shui cures, there are a lot of things that you need to look out for in terms of Feng Shui. Why, when a consultant walks into your house, they look at all aspects. They don't tell you only, Acha, keep this, keep this, keep this. They look at a lot of different things. The first thing that I'm going to say is make sure that the entrance, the part, when you're entering the house, the first space, which is like your living space, okay? The space where you all sit should have a lot of light. Remember, if there's no light in the living room space, Everyone's going to go through some kind of mental health issue, depression, they're going to have anxiety, or they're just going to feel low, not motivated, they're going to feel blocked, they're going to feel heavy, they're just going to feel tutty. So please make sure that the living room has a lot of natural sunlight. It cannot have bulbs here and there. So make sure that your living room has a lot of natural sunlight. And the second tip that I'm going to give you is make sure there are no shoes in your entrance. Your entrance door brings in lots of lovely positive energies. And what are you getting it all mixed with? Juta. So there's lovely energy mixed with juta. It's like wearing an Armani perfume and mixing it with, armpit smell. That's disgusting. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to mix all the yummy energies that come into your house with juta. So make sure that there's no jutas there. 1 or 2 jutas is fine, but not your whole shoe rack. Alright? That is one of the things that I want to recommend to everyone. Another thing that I had a question sometime back, which I kept it in my mental book, which actually does not, I have very less storage. I don't have a very great memory. I have 1 MB storage. But I kept it as a note to self that I have to address this. Alright? In the kitchen, a lot of people have been asking me, what do you think about an island kitchen? Having an island kitchen is so bad for Feng Shui. The worst. You're going to have all kinds of issues. Alright? Another no is having the sink and the gas stove very close to each other. There's going to be a lot of fights, a lot of health problems. So make sure that your sink and your gas stove is not very close together. If it is, what's your remedy? You need to keep a plant there. So it kind of counteracts the effect of it. Okay? So no island kitchen. If you have an island kitchen, then you need to consult one of our Feng Shui specialists to figure out how do you balance that energy. Alright? Because the energy is going to go there and just get stuck. Alright? It's like a blockage of energy. It causes illness in the house. Okay. What else? No plants in the bedroom. A lot of people ask me, is it alright to keep plants in the bedroom? No water features and no plants in the bedroom, please. Okay, does anyone have any other Feng Shui related questions? Like general, what should I keep? What should I not keep? And then I'll, do a quick rundown of do's and don'ts. Pratik says, why are your services and consult very expensive? Our services are priced according to how much energy and expertise we put into it. All right. I have no other answer to it because, the people who do the consults that in our organization don't do something on a very superficial level. They really invest a lot of energy into it. And a lot of times after a consult, the practitioners left feeling like a truck hit them and went away, which is why I don't do consults anymore. And that's just me being brutally honest, guys, that I don't do consults because we tend to absorb all that psychic garbage that clients come with. And that's why any kind of intensive healing, any kind of black magic removal, spell removal, any kind of Vashikaran removal or, all those crazy things cost a lot because there's a lot of energy drain which takes sometimes months to recover. All right. Ask me because, I do rituals and I know after a ritual how long it takes me to recover from that. So, a lot of people might do it very superficially where they don't tap into the client's energy. They don't tap into very, in depth. It's like upar se. Like let's say a massage therapist, right? ऐसे करेगा, उसको कोई शक्ति नहीं लगता है. But there are like therapists who like just go, all out and they're like inside and they take their knees and their elbow. They are basically आपके muscles के अंदर घुस जाते हैं. Those therapists, you walk out feeling like $1,000,000. So you just have to figure out what works for you. And if just getting a superficial upar se reading works for you, then so be it. Why should we not keep plants in the bedroom? It's just really, really bad Feng Shui. Okay, having the wood element in your bedroom is really bad. What something general can we do for finances and career? Okay, so what general remedy for finance and career is to activate the elements that are there in that sector which rule your finance and your career. And the sector of Southeast rules your money, that is your finance, And the south represents your career growth and your fame recognition, all of that. North represents opportunities. So one of the things that I tell people to do in the north is put something blue there. Paint it blue, get one blue dupatta, get a rug, get blue curtains, put something blue in that sector. If there's a window there, all the better. All right, make sure those windows are open because you want opportunities to come into your life. So open up that sector thoda sa, the north, and make sure you put like cinnamon sticks there and like just activate the energies. If you have any of my sprays, like the money spray or the crown of success spray or the crown of success oil, just put a little bit in that thing. Let it be chip chip, it's okay. And put that in the north because it attracts and pulls positive energy into it. Now if you don't have a window there or you don't have a door there, then you're wondering, "Arey, fir main kya karu?" So then you just make sure that sector is blue. You can also put a pyramid there. You can put a small little 6-level waterfall there. It enhances the water element. Okay. And in the south, you can paint it red to make sure that the fire element is nice and high. And if you're okay with getting a picture of the rising phoenix, get a picture of a rising phoenix. All right. All of this is available on shop.sheila.com just to make it, easy, because people end up buying wrong things and then telling me, "Aur ye golti ho gaya." So, and I'm having kombucha. Yeah, I started making kombucha in Bangalore. Kombucha is really good for your gut health. Also, people have a lot of anxiety and depression. 90% of the serotonin in your body is released by your gut. So, you can stop eating gluten and start having kombucha or kefir or have a lot of yogurt, but you'll have to have a lot of yogurt for that. So have kombucha and make it at home. You can just get the Scooby and make the kombucha at home, or you can buy kombucha. Just make sure it's good kombucha, like someone who's actually made it. You trust the kombucha. I hope Janki starts making kombucha. Janki started a new brand called the Maker's Treat, and I really hope she starts making kombucha so that I don't have to make it anymore. I'll just buy the kombucha from her. She'll probably just give me the kombucha because I'm so besharam. But it's a lot of hard work to make kombucha, but it's really, really satisfying and worth. Okay, what can we keep for relationship in the bedroom for perfect married life? Okay, there's no such thing as a perfect married life. I wish there was, but it's just about keeping the harmony there and not having, kich energies there. You don't want sharp energies in your relationship space. So I'm not going to tell you that Feng Shui is actually going to turn around your relationship. Like maybe you have an attitude problem, maybe you have a misunderstanding, maybe you have communication problem. Feng Shui is not going to come and fix that, right? It's just going to change the energy. It's like changing the soil. It's not going to change the seed. So my suggestion is sort out your issues, okay? Visit someone who's a good coach. Maybe get relationship coaching at our organization. Debbie is really good at coaching. Janki is really good at coaching. So maybe you can get relationship coaching with Janki or Debbie. And, apart from that, a remedy that you can keep. So once you've done that, you fixed it on the 3rd dimensional level, on the action level. Then you want to fix the energy level. So that for that, you make sure that the southwest of your bedroom is really, really clean. And the southwest of your house is really clean. And in both these sectors, in the southwest of your bedroom and in the southwest of your house, okay, keep a rose quartz crystal angel, because you want divine help. You want angels and you want angels of love to kind of bless you. Keep a rose quartz crystal angel. You can also keep, like porcelain mandarin ducks. Make sure that they are, the same size. Or crystal swans. Make sure that they are the same size. And you can also keep an unending knot and a double happiness symbol. Brilliant. It will change the energy there. If you're really, really, you really want something, a huge change in your marriage, make sure that there's something red. Keep a lamp there. Not too much red, but just like a red tablecloth kind of thing. Like I have a red curtain here. This is the southwest of my bedroom. So you can have a red curtain. You can have a lamp there, and it'll change the energy for sure. I hope that helps. Okay. Is it good to keep old gifts given by someone over the period? Depends whether it radiates positive energy or not. If you've been given a gift and if it's something very which has harsh energy, like if someone gives you knives, that's very harsh, sharp, strong energy towards you. So that's why it's kind of like sending hostile. It's like, what energy are you really gifting a person? So make sure that it's not a negative thing, like, and you can keep it if it doesn't make you feel negative about it. You can keep it. What in Feng Shui can we keep to be blessed with a child? This really works, guys. You have to check what's in the west corner of your house, and if there is some gadbad there, then you need to fix it. Okay, consult a Feng Shui person to check whether the west sector has any afflictions or not. Okay, you can contact Janki or Pranjal for Feng Shui. They are the two consultants who do Feng Shui in my organization. And you need to make sure that you keep an energy pyramid there, like an energy generator pyramid. So west pyramid is something I suggest. And you can keep the laughing Buddha with babies on it. The other picture that you keep there is a Chinese picture of 100 children. It really does work. And fertility elephants, which is with the trunk down. Okay, so an elephant with the trunk down. And that really works to activate fertility luck for you to have children. There are times that a person has conceived after that. There are times that a person has adopted because they medically couldn't have children. So they ended up getting a baby through adoption. And there was one person who, not one actually, several people who actually had a baby through surrogacy. So, I think that's illegal now in India. So, how to be confident like you? I don't know if I'm confident, yeah. I don't know, I don't think about my confidence. I don't think about it. Like, I've never really thought, am I confident? I'm not confident. I've never had that conversation with myself. And now I'm going to sit and have that conversation, like, am I confident? And probably the next live video, I'm just going to be like hucklawing or something like that. I'm just going to be, mumbling. And it's all because of you, Pratik. Because you asked me how to be confident. Now I think I'm confident, but maybe I'm not confident. But maybe I should be confident, but maybe I'm not confident. Maybe I should be not confident because maybe I'm just rambling right now. So now I'm going to think about my confidence thanks to you. Okay, I'm just kidding. I don't think about this confidence thing. So I don't really know. I think if you're just willing to be yourself and you don't care about what people think, and you don't care about judgment, and you don't care if you look stupid, and you don't care if you make a fool of yourself, and you don't care. If you just don't care, you'll be confident. But if you make people's opinion very, very significant, if you make people's opinion of you very important, if you make other people really important, then you'll have a confidence issue because you're constantly going to look for validation and you're going to constantly wear a mask. And it's like wearing a diaper on your head all the time. And people know that's not the real you. You know that it's a diaper on your head. People know you're wearing a diaper on your head, but you still continue faking it. And I think that's when they actually judge you. So if you're willing to be yourself, people don't care. I think that's what it is. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense to you, but frankly, I just don't care. And I've never cared. And I will not start caring about it. I'm sure a lot of people don't approach me or consult me or, come near my organization to consult our readers because they just think that this woman's lost it. And I think like some people just like the more serious kind of numerologist. You are a number 7, you are a number 8, you are a number 9. And आपको ये हो रहा है, आपको वो हो रहा है. आपको ये करने की ज़रूरत है, आपको वो करने की ज़रूरत है. I think like people like that seriousness, but I don't know, I just can't do it. It's too much effort. I'll just get drained after I do all that. And I think I'd look really stupid if I tried to be like that. Okay, let's see who's asking me any other question. Does Ho'oponopono tech really work? First of all, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it does work. It works for relationships. Ho'oponopono is a very, very ancient prayer that you can do, which is where you say, dear someone. Okay, let's say you have a problem with money. I tried this with money. There was a time in my life, my reality with money was stinking. It was literally rubbish. Okay, I kept losing money. I got a lot of it, but I kept losing it. So I started doing this prayer and I said, Dear money, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. That's basically what the prayer is. Okay? You can read a whole book about it. You can do a whole class about it. But basically, it's just these 4 sentences. Now, let's say your relationship with your mom is bad. Okay? Or an ex. So you say, Dear ex, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Okay? You just energetically keep saying it. Sometimes you just break into tears and you just feel like something crazy, but actually it's cutting your cords with that person. There's a lot of release. There's a lot of karmic kachra that gets released when you go through that. So continue doing it for at least 21 to 40 days and you will feel liberated. I promise you. So yes, Manas, I've tried it myself with a lot of different things and I feel Ho'oponopono prayer really works. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but the prayer is right. Okay. Ma'am, where is your office in Dubai? What to do about expanding business? Right now, we only have an office in Bangalore. We do have an office in Dubai, but it's not functional right now. So in Bangalore, you can consult any one of us. You can consult over the phone, on Zoom, online. We basically end up functioning online because we have clients all over the globe. We probably have clients from Mars also, you know. They might be on Mars, we don't know. So, yeah, you can go to tarot.sheila.com, tarot.sheila.com, and Sheila with a double A. And, you know, you can consult our tarot readers. And what to do for expanding business? I would say get a tarot card reading done first, okay? Get a reading with Janki. And she will give you direction on what's going on where, all right? And she will also analyze your name and tell you, you know, does your name work for you? Does it not work for you? Do you need a name correction? You know, there are different levels of reading. You want a basic tarot card reading, she'll do only tarot. If you want something which has like a multi-modality, then get like a intensive reading where she'll check all things thoda sa. Okay, and she'll tell you what is the root cause, how to expand your business. Prateek. By the way, I got my name changed a month ago by you, getting better day by day. Thank you, Prateek. Thank you so much. That is really sweet of you to give feedback. Very few people come back and give feedback. उनको लगता है कि आके feedback देंगे तो हम extra पैसा मांगेंगे कि अरे you earned $1 million, हमें 5% commission दो. ऐसे नहीं होता है. We don't ask for that. We just, you know, we're just happy. We're happy when people come and give us feedback. It makes our day. It realigns us that चलो यार ये काम करते हैं. मतलब otherwise, you know, it just feels like a drain and a thankless job. So it's very sweet when people come and give us testimonials and write a Google review or, you know, give us a video testimonial. Those people stay in my heart, in my prayers and in my memory lifelong. Like there's not been a single person who gave me a video testimonial whose story I don't know. Like if I did a numerology for you or a consult for you and you gave me a video testimonial, I know who you are. Like I will never forget that person. So that's how it is. You kind of stick in my head. You know, because that's one thing that the client doesn't really have to do, but they do it out of gratitude. So that's why they stick in my head. We are not able to write 108 times after name change. Is it fine? Just use an email. Please write it 108 times. Get someone to do it. You know, make your kids do it like imposition. Ask someone else to do it. Get like an office employee. Just hire someone to do it. Hire like a student to do it. You know, write my name 108 times. Like pay them for it. You know, I'm sure like students always want to make an extra buck. So email signature is fine. Email signature is fine. No, it's not fine. Not fine. Okay, I'm looking at other questions. Are you going to start numerology classes again? Are we getting lucky? Okay, I don't have a numerology class planned, but maybe my team members, maybe, I don't know if they are planning to do a basic level numerology class and an advanced level. If they do it, then I don't know. But join our academy group so that whenever they announce a class, you'll be the first to know. Okay, it's a Telegram group. Pratik says, आप बहुत हंसा रहे हो. मैं सोच रही हूँ that I should also go to the US and maybe do like a course in understanding like stand-up comedy. Like how do I do stand-up comedy? Because I feel like जब वो pressure होता है ना to like say something, I feel like I'll just I'll like kill it now. Everything has a different meaning. My God. Earlier, when you ruined something, you say, I killed it. Now, when you did great, you'll say, I killed it. I mean, guys, do you know that sick has a different meaning now? Earlier we said, this is so sick, like it's bakwas. Now these teenagers say, oh, this is sick. Sick means amazing, like wow. How do they change the meaning of words? So, this is like, I need a lot of like upgrade. Shian actually sends me, Insta posts of the new words. And we're like back to learning English again. And they're changing the meanings of all the other words. I don't know what's happening to this generation. Dimag kharab ho gaya sabka. Are you going to give bars class and numerology class again? Okay, I do a class that's called Prosperity Consciousness. You can join that class. There's actually an online version of it available. But very soon I'm probably going to do a class which is called Rewiring Your Brain. Okay, you can attend that. But I'm not doing a bars class anymore. You can ping me if you want to do a bars class and I can put you on to someone. What does someone do if they have business legal issues? Anything that needs to be done? I would suggest Navjot to please get a tarot card reading with one of the readers in my organization to understand why, kyun ho raha hai ye legal issues. Where is the problem coming from? Is it a Vastu issue? Is it a Feng Shui issue? Is it a numerology issue? Is it an astrology issue? You can actually get that checked in your astrology chart. Legal issues. Okay, legal issues, marriage, children, going abroad. These are the main things that can be covered in an astrology session. Pranjal is absolutely brilliant in reading for these crucial issues. So please get an astrology reading with Pranjal. What is your recent manifestation? I can't tell you that. I can't tell you my recent manifestation. I'm not going to do that. Do you know how much psychic attack I get hit with? कितना potty energy जानकी को निकालना पड़ता है extraction में? Unbelievable. I am not letting anything come near my recent manifestation. सोच के मुझे डर लगा. Okay, but when it happens, and I'll tell you guys. Okay? Then you'll think like, yeah, इसने कुछ भी नहीं manifest किया, ऐसे बकवास बोल रही है. Okay. Okay, I don't have any more questions, I think. Okay, Shivangi says, my date of birth is 8/12/1983. Should I do a name correction? Okay, you are a number 8. आँख बंद करके कन्या name correction करवाओ. Because a number 8 person is like ASAP. You're an ICU case. And again, there's a lot of marriage related questions. Okay. और क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? I'm trying to look for some questions here. Prosperity consciousness class is phenomenal. Thank you, Janki. वो तो सब अच्छा ही बोलेगी ना. वो मेरे टीम में है तो सब अच्छा ही बोलेगी. अगर वो अच्छा नहीं बोलेगी तो मैं बोलूँगी हाँ, why did you say like that? So वो अच्छा ही बोलेगी. वो क्यों ऐसे कुछ बोलेगी कि बकवास था? Someone who's done the class who's not in my team should tell me कि class बहुत अच्छा था, right? फिर पता चलेगा कि हाँ सच में अच्छा है. Is there any permanent solution to black magic? Burning candles, using the spray, but it relapses as I stop. Yes, Fatima, there is a permanent solution. Okay, it's not easy. It's like cancer. Black magic is like cancer. Black magic is not child's play. Even removing it, मुझे पता है कि कितना drain होता है. So, black magic can be only removed if it's really, really severe. First, we need to understand the intensity of it. If it's really, really severe, then it needs to be removed with a ritual. Okay? After the ritual, you have about 1 month, 3 weeks to 1 month of, automatic protection and shielding. After that, you need to get a really strong taweez to shield yourself. Okay? And these shields really, really, really work. And I'm telling you this from experience. These shields really work. Sometimes I also tell people to shield their home. Okay? Because a lot of psychic attacks or black magic attacks happen when you're asleep. People tend to do all of that nonsense jab aap so rahe ho. So that's why your house also needs a lot of shielding. But yeah, it can be permanently removed. For people who don't have something very intense, extraction will remove it. 3 sessions of extraction and it's out. You can just try that. 3 sessions of extraction. But if you've tried extraction and it hasn't worked, then maybe a BM ritual is what you need. But do get a tarot card reading done to realize or to understand कि हो क्या रहा है and whether you really need a ritual or not. Okay, get a reading with Janki because she does a lot of readings pertaining to very serious levels of black magic and stuff, and she also does entity clearing. So if anyone has any kind of energies which is any kind of entity attachments or spirit attachments, she can identify that and tell you whether you need a entity clearing or whether it's a black magic removal. Okay, Janki says, I've seen a change in my prosperity and work. Haha. Okay. ठीक है, अभी मान लूंगी मैं. ब्लैक मैजिक का पता कैसे करूं? Archana Jain, please get an intensive reading with Janki, by which she will, she does like a really long reading, like a 1 hour session. And in addition to just doing reading, she's also going to be doing some sort of healing to see whether those energies are there in you, how bad it is, what do you need for it, do you need extraction, do you need an entity clearing, do you need a ritual? She'll tell you exactly what you need. So get an intensive reading with Janki. Okay, you can DM her to get that thing. I don't think it's there on the website. Is the Tavis available with this team? Actually, there's another person who makes Tavis who's really, really, really good. So once the ritual or black magic is removed, I can forward you, contact details of another person who can help you get a strong Tavis for protection. We just have very basic Tavis. We don't have like the, it's like ultimate level of Tavis. So, just get in touch with me. Maybe DM me on Telegram and I'll help you with that. And yes, like Janki says, we have the last black magic removal ritual this month on 25th. So if you feel like you need that ritual, do get in touch with Janki, okay? Because she will do a reading and tell you whether you need it or no. Bekar maybe don't do a ritual for you. And the next one is in March. So you can always take part in the March one. Oh, I got it out and again returned after a year. Maybe because you didn't have the Tavis. Now you have to get it removed again and then wear the strong Tavis. Okay. I got a name correction by you 15 days back, doing 108 times every day. Thank you. Alright. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'd done a reading with Janki. She told me, I have BM on me, and also told me the name. She is phenomenal. Absolutely. She is really, really, really phenomenal. Janki did a really brilliant class, okay, which was angel therapy. I suggest everyone to do that class. And I also want to say that, there's one meditation that I contributed to that class, and I'm just very, very honored that, she let me put in that thing of that meditation in that class. It is how to reach and access the angelic realm. That meditation was recorded especially for that class. It will make you access, actually reach the angelic realm in meditation, astrally. So do that class. It has changed so much for so many people. In fact, after the class, I feel like her energy changed to a whole different level. Okay, so my suggestion is do that class, everyone. Janki is really phenomenal. Actually, everyone on the team is really phenomenal. I really love Pranjal's astrology sessions. It is so brilliant, so brilliant. If you've always wanted to know about moving abroad or getting married or having a child, get an astrology reading with Pranjal. Debbie's healings are, asman tod ke. And she's like an MRI scanner. During her healing, she will give you feedback. And it's as if she's kind of stalking you, So I'm going to give her the title psychic stalker, because she is so good at reading your energy with a healing. So Debbie is brilliant with that. And if you have a lot of continuous nazar in your life, Varun does the most amazing bay leaf ritual. So please get that done if you have that issue. Okay guys, I'm going to do a few name analysis and date of birth analysis for people here, since I do numerology. That's probably the only two things I do, ritual and numerology. I might as well do numerology here. Otherwise I'm having FOMO कि मैं कुछ भी नहीं करती. And I don't know how to open this. No, I can open it. Okay, so quickly send me your name and your date of birth, and I'm going to tell you what energy or what is happening in your life based on your numerology. Okay, the first person is Sonali Tawate. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Please, mujhe gali mat dena. 17 रुको 17/6 1989. Okay, so numerologically you have one negative planet, one really good planet. Okay, so Mercury is actually keeping your head above water, and your number 8 means you need a name correction. I don't even need to do an analysis for you, but I'm still gonna analyze your name because I'm doing it here on a live stream free, so I'm still gonna do it. And your name makes you very emotional, very emotional. So you basically go up and down. You basically go like upar niche, and a lot of obstacles. It's like in the last minute you'll end up facing a lot of obstacles. You know, it's like everything's going great, and you know, in the nth hour, in the last minute, kuch na kuch gadbad ho jata hai, and it doesn't happen in your favor, or you don't get your share of recognition that you deserve. I'm gonna suggest, Sonali, please get a name correction done ASAP. All right, very important. Okay, Maheshwari Nagraj. I always take readings from Pranjal. She's so helpful and her words are true. Debbie Geometry Healing is too good. She helps a lot. Debbie's Sacred Geometry Healing is good. Yeah, it is phenomenal. She always gives amazing feedback. She's known for her healings and her psychic reading and her psychic feedback. She's really good with that. Pranjal's very good with extraction. She's brilliant with astrology. Matlab, super se bhi upar. Alright, where else? What else? Okay, the next person that I'm gonna look at is... Yes, Sonali, you're most welcome. Most welcome, darling. Okay, the next person I'm gonna take is Ivan Marish. Ivan. Okay, so your sun is 21 August 2017. So number 3 and 3. Whoa. Number 3 and 3. Let's see what his name says. 1 MEARISH. Okay, your son's name is extremely malefic. I'm going to suggest a name correction ASAP. Okay, and when a name correction is done, guys, don't expect that. You know, we actually get people saying, please don't change the spelling of my name. But what do you think we are going to do? Like, we have to change the spelling of your name. We have to give you we have to distort your first name. We have to distort sometimes your last name. Sometimes we have to give you a random middle initial. You know, that's the whole process. We are going to mess with your name. And we give you options. It's not like, you know, we just give you one option and say, bhaad mein jao. So, you know, you just got to like trust the process. It's worked for like millions of people on the planet, and it will work for you. It's almost like changing something in your, you know, tweaking something in your, it's like if you make your resume better, you'll probably get more offers, right? You'll probably get a better feedback for it. Like if you probably go through some kind of a training process and tweaking in the way you give your interviews or the way you speak, you're probably going to get more feedback and positive feedback. So similarly, when we tweak your name, we're changing the vibrational energy of your name. And that makes you attract better opportunities. And you know, the things that you attract, the people you attract, the experiences you have are a lot better. And I'm saying this because I was my first case study. God, I was so messed up. Being a number 4 and 9 is not fun, guys. It is not fun. So, Litty, I'm gonna suggest a name correction for your kid ASAP. And I'm telling you this because I saw a drastic change in Shian when I did his name correction at the end of 4th grade. He was like a troubled child till the age of, till the 4th grade. And after that, suddenly in 5th grade, our chap comes with like gold medals and he's performing, and then he's the, some class captain or head boy or something like that. Yeah, I think he was head boy. He had one badge and all that. My God, he just changed overnight. You know, it just changed him for the better. He became more creative. He became better at, his academics. He started playing sport. He got into dancing. I mean, it was no turning back after that. So, I'm just going to say that please get your kid's name correction done. And I did that at birth for Zubin, and that fellows were next level only. I can't tell you how many people come and ask me, what did you eat in your pregnancy? And the secret is I ate lots of avocado. I ate lots and lots of avocado. So if you want a brilliant baby, do a name correction or eat avocado and see what works. Okay, who's next? Who's next? Let's see who's next. Okay, I'm gonna take Ruchika Bajaj Dua. Ruchika. So that's 27/6. See right there. पहले से ही पता चलता है कि नेम करेक्शन की जरूरत है because you're number 9. I'm also number 9 by the way. Number 9 people are these. You know, हमारी मांगे पूरी करो. Like they just always carrying on jhanda and always like fighting for what's right, not who's right. So you take a lot of panga and a lot of, you know, if something's not, oh my god, you're a double number 9. Please get a name correction. That's a lot of mangal you have. People think number 9 is lucky. I can't believe that the internet has given such a wrong impression to some people. It's a myth, guys, that number 9 is lucky. It's mangal. Have you ever heard of people saying, iske saath shadi mat karo, ye manglik hai? So that is mangal. Mangal energy is Mars. Mars is fire. It's like tufan. It's too much. It's something will burn you from within. So if you have a lot of mangal, you need to get a name correction to calm down your mangal. Okay, otherwise you'll destroy everything. I mean, if you have like a nasty mother-in-law, then it probably will help you. I have a sweet mother-in-law. She's really sweet. Ruchika Dua. Okay, and your name makes you very, very emotional and makes you, I don't know, get misunderstood. Like there's this whole turbulence, like uppar niche, 2 malefic planets in your name and 2 really, really fiery planets in your, which is the same planet essentially in your date of birth. You're an ICU case. Please get a name correction ASAP. Okay, Ruchika? I don't have anything else to say. Like when we see these, one of the reasons in the earlier days I never did a name analysis for clients is because after we tell you that it's really malefic, it's really bad, it's really unlucky, you know, what if the client doesn't get a name correction? That's your call, right? That's your choice. That you don't want a name correction. It just feels like as if we are disempowering people. But the truth is there are so many people who don't even know whether they need a name correction or not. Like they don't get a name correction because they're a number 1 or a number 6 and they think, अरे मेरा तो number 1 है, अरे मेरा तो number 6 है. You know, ये numerologist ने बोला था ये बहुत अच्छा है. But what if your name is having gadbad? So that's the reason we started doing name analysis for people. But our intention here is not to disempower anyone. It is just to give you information and educate you कि problem क्या है, कहाँ से आ रहा है. And in numerology it's very straightforward, guys. Very mathematical. 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 plus 2 5 नहीं होता. You know, it's not based on the person's interpretation. You know, मैंने बोला तो मैंने बोला. It's not like some intuitive thing. It's very straightforward. Okay guys, I had a good time doing this live stream. Next time I'm going to do more, you know, more real questions about real people and real life. Maybe, you know, help you guys get off your glass ceilings about judgment and maybe, you know, helping you guys with your relationships or, you know, all that. So do send me your questions if you have, you know, about life. And I'll be happy to address all of that in a live session. Okay, Rakhi says, is it mandatory after a name correction to do BLR? Get BLR done because after you get a name correction, there are so many negative planets that were ruling you for so long. Those energies are going to be there on you and it takes time for it to get washed away. So based on what planet was ruling you, let's say you're ruled by, you know, Rahu and Shani. So, you know, get a BLR done because all planetary energies are removed. Use a Rahu soap, use a Saturn soap. You know, you need something to wash away that energy. Have a BMR salt bath. And by the way, guys, I forgot to tell you all, we have like we have lots of new Feng Shui products on our shop.sheila.com. And we have a brilliant product, which is something actually I make for myself, but on popular demand, decided that I should make it for other people too. So we now have BMR and Jinx Breaking Bath ka shower gel. So you can go to shop.sheila.com and have a look, and lots of new Feng Shui products in the shop. And if any of you need a tarot card reading, go to tarot.sheila.com. And last but not the least, do subscribe to my YouTube channel because there are meditations there, there are podcasts there. In fact, I have 3 new episodes of podcasts coming in, which is on midlife crisis, because I am also going through it. The next one is on parenting, and the third one is on toxic patterns. So it's going to be coming up soon, and I'm going to put it on YouTube and on Apple Podcasts. So it was so nice doing this live stream. And if you need a reading, guys, if you're lost, if you're feeling life is kachra, get a tarot card reading done first. It can completely change your life. And my suggestion is, please don't do the 15-minute reading and 5-minute reading and all that. Give yourself 45 minutes at least. A 45-minute reading makes you address all the issues, and make sure you write your questions down. Otherwise in that reading you'll be like you'll be so knocked out that you will not ask only any questions. After reading you'll be like, ye puchna tha. So make sure you write your questions before the session starts. All right, bye guys, love you all, happy weekend. Yes, it can be shipped overseas, Gurmeet. Please contact our office, join our 5D healing group. And all of you guys, if you want to join the 5D healing group, just send me a DM, I'll send you the link. Okay? Now I'm saying bye for real. Bye. How do I shut this?